Students, we will try to complete the exercise 8b. Okay, today we will try to complete this exercise. Now look at the question number 14. Question number 14 says, in a fraction, twice of a numerator is 2 more than the denominator. Open your books and see the questions. I am just telling you the answer, or I can write the question. Let's write the question first. In a fraction, twice the numerator is 2 more than the denominator. Now, if 3 is added to numerator, and to denominator, the new fraction is 2/3. Find the original fraction. Okay, now look at the question. In a fraction, twice the numerator. So first let the numerator be x. Now twice the numerator, that means 2x. Denominator is twice the 2 more than twice the denominator, so it will be -2. x से 2 बड़ा है. Okay, now they are saying if 3 is added to the numerator and to the denominator. This is your numerator and this is denominator. Now if 3 is added to both of them, the new fraction is 2/3. Okay, now this is your equation. You have to solve it. I am now removing the question because I do not have a space. Now see, this is your equation. It is x plus 3, 2x minus plus minus, it is 1, 2/3. Now cross multiply them. It is 3x plus 3, 2x plus 1. 3x, x into 3x, it will be 3x plus 9 equals to 4x plus 2. 9 minus 2, 4x minus 3x. It is 7 equals to x. So x की वैल्यू कितनी आई? 7. So the original fraction was x upon 2x minus 3. Sorry, 2x minus 2. Now put the value of x here. This is the value of x. Put the value here. 7 upon 2 into 7 minus 2. It is 7 upon 10. Sorry, upon 12. So this is the original fraction. This is the answer. Okay. Now let's see the question number 16. In question number 16, it is saying the width of a rectangle is 2/3 of the length. The width of the rectangle, जो width है, that is 2/3 of the length. So first let length be x. Okay, तो जो breadth है वो कितनी है? Breadth is 2/3 of the length, यानी 2x. Now the perimeter is given. The perimeter is 180. Perimeter is 180 meters. Now we have to find the breadth and the length. So how can we do it? What is the perimeter of the rectangle? So perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Perimeter is given 2, L is x and B is 2 upon 3x. Solve this. LCM layer, it will be 3x plus 2x. 2 into 5x upon 3. It is 10x upon 3 equals to 180. Right? Now when we send 3 here, 180 upon 3 and 10 इधर आ जाएगा. So it will be x equals to 54. This is the length. So length was x, it is 54. And it is 2/3 of x. It is 36 meter. Okay? Easy? Now move on to the question number 17. Question number 17 is saying the altitude of a triangle is 5/3 of the length of its corresponding base. See, this is a triangle and this is the altitude. Altitude means height. And this is the base. This is base and this is height or altitude. Now they are saying altitude is 2/3 of the base. So let the base be x. And altitude will be 5/3 of the base. Okay? If the altitude be increased by 4 centimeter and base decreased by 2 centimeter. Now they are saying altitude increased by 4 centimeter. So it will be new altitude कितना हो जाएगा? New altitude will be 5/3x plus 4 and base is decreased by 2 centimeter. So new base will be x minus 2. Now the area of rectangle remain the same. See, this new altitude and this new base will form a new triangle. So they are saying area of old triangle means the triangle with base x and altitude 5/3x will equal to the area of new triangle. This condition is given. Now what is the area? How do we find the area? Area of rectangle equals to half into base into height or altitude. It will be half into new base into new altitude. Now see. So half base was x, altitude was 5/3x. It is equal to the half into base is x minus 2 into 5/3x plus 4. This is your equation. Now solve this. See, this इस हाफ से ये वाला हाफ कैंसिल हो जाएगा. Here we have x into 5 upon 3 into x. Here we have x minus 2 into 5 upon 3 x plus 4. Now multiply this x 5 upon 3x minus 2 5 upon 3 x plus 4. Binomial is multiplying with binomial. We have done this type of multiplication in the previous chapter. Remember? Solve it. 5x square, it will be 5 upon 3x square plus 4x minus 10 upon 3x minus 8. Now this 5 upon 3x square and 5 upon 3x square, when we write these terms together, they will cancel each other. We have 4x minus 8x, sorry, upon 10x upon 3 minus 8x. This will cancel. Now we left with 4x minus 10x upon 3 minus 8. We will send this 8 here. So 8 equals to 4x minus 10x upon 3. Now take the LCM. Writing it here. 8 equals to 4x minus 10 upon 3x. Take the LCM. It will be 12x minus 10x upon 3. So 8 into 3 equals to 2x. 8 into 3 upon 2 equals to x. So x equals to 4. 4 into 3, 12. 4 into 3, 12. Now in the question you have been asked, find the base. So base is 12 and height kitni thi? Height was 5/3 of 12. So height is 20 meters. Okay? Right. Now let's see the question number 18. Question number 18 is two angles of a triangle are in ratio. See, this is a triangle here. This is A, this is B and this is C. Let's see this and this angle. Angle A and angle B are in ratio 4:5. This is given. Okay. So first we can see, let the angle A and angle B be 4x and 5x. Okay. Now sum of all the angles of triangle, that is angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. So 4x plus 5x plus angle C equals to 180 degree. 9x plus angle C equals to 180 degree. Right. In the question it is given the sum of two angle is equal to the sum of the third. That means sum of two angle is equal to the third. This thing is given in the question. Angle A is 4x, angle B is 5x. Okay, so angle C कितना आ गया यहाँ से? It is 9x. Now put this value here in equation 1. This is equation 2. So see, in equation 1 we have 9x. Angle C की वैल्यू यहाँ से कितनी आ गई है? 9x. 9x equals to 180 degree. So from here we know 18 equals to 1 upon 180 upon 18. So x equals to 10. Right. Now we know angle A was 4x. That is 4 into 10, 40 degree. Angle B is 5x. That is 5 into 10, 50 degree. And angle C is 9x. That is 9 into 10, 90 degree. Okay. A is 40 degree, B is 50 degree and C is 90 degree. Now see question number 19. So before doing the question number 19, we have to understand a concept. See student, this is a river. This river is going in this direction. Now you know, अगर यहाँ पर हम एक बोट को छोड़ देते हैं तो बोट भी आगे चले जाती है, ठीक है. बट अब ये बोट नहीं है, दिस इज अ स्टीमर. स्टीमर की खुद की भी कुछ स्पीड होगी. ओके, सो व्हेन द स्टीमर और द बोट goes in the direction of the river भी इस साइड जा रही है और स्टीमर भी इस साइड जा रही है, दिस इज कॉल्ड डाउन स्ट्रीम. दिस मोशन इज कॉल्ड डाउन स्ट्रीम. बट अगर हमारी स्टीमर का डायरेक्शन इधर है और रिवर का डायरेक्शन इधर है, दिस इज द ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन, दिस इज नोन एज अप स्ट्रीम. सो नाउ यू टेल मी स्टूडेंट, स्पीड इन विच मोशन द स्पीड विल बी मोर, इन डाउन स्ट्रीम और अप स्ट्रीम? ऑफ कोर्स इन डाउन स्ट्रीम, बिकॉज इधर ही रिवर का डायरेक्शन है, इधर ही आपकी स्टीमर की स्पीड है. सो लेट्स सी, स्टीमर की स्पीड x है और रिवर की स्पीड y है, तो दो बोथ द स्पीड विल एड अप, क्योंकि दोनों सेम डायरेक्शन में है, राइट. बट इन अप स्ट्रीम द both the speeds are in opposite direction, so this will be x minus y or y minus x, right? Now you understand this much. Now let's move on to the question number 19. Question number 19 is saying a steamer goes downstream from one port to another in 9 hours. So time taken in downstream, it is 9 hours. Now it covers the distance, same distance in upstream. See, this is a river. A steamer has to go from this point to this point. This is the direction of the river. So when it goes from this point to this point, it is going in the direction of the river. It is taking only 9 hours. But when it is coming back, it is going in upstream direction. So time taken in upstream direction, it is taking 1 hour more, so it is taking 10 hours, right? Now they are saying if the speed of the steamer is 1 kilometer, speed of a steamer (1 kilometer per hour), and the speed of stream, that is river की जो स्पीड है वो इतनी है, एंड स्पीड ऑफ स्ट्रीमर, जो स्ट्रीमर है उसकी स्पीड हम मानते हैं x, dx. नाउ यू सी, वी नो वन फॉर्मूला. They are saying find the speed of a streamer in the still water and the distance between the port. ये जो स्ट्रीमर है इसकी स्पीड स्टिल वाटर में, मतलब सिर्फ इसकी स्पीड, अप स्ट्रीम में स्पीड ज़्यादा कम हो जाएगी और डाउन स्ट्रीम में कम हो जाएगी. ओके, स्टिल वाटर मीन्स सिर्फ इसकी स्पीड, स्ट्रीमर की स्पीड. सी, इन डाउन स्ट्रीम this speed will add up with this stream, and in upstream ये माइनस हो जाएगी. So now we know distance equals to speed into time. Now they are saying the distance is same in both downstream and upstream, right? So first write distance in in downstream first. What is the speed in downstream? See, speed in downstream, streamer और stream दोनों की speed add up हो जाएगी, so it will be x plus 1 into 9 hours. Distance in upstream अप स्ट्रीम में दोनों का डायरेक्शन ऑपोजिट हो जाएगा, तो इट विल बी x माइनस 1 इंटू 10. नाउ द डिस्टेंस इन बोथ द केसेज इज इक्वल. डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल इन बोथ द केसेज. डाउन इस पॉइंट से इस पॉइंट में डाउन स्ट्रीम था, इधर अप स्ट्रीम था, बट द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन देम रिमेन द सेम. सो दिस डिस्टेंस एंड दिस डिस्टेंस विल बी इक्वल. सो x प्लस 1 into 9 is equal to x minus 1 into 10. Now this is your equation. Solve it. So x equals to 19 kilometer per hour. This is the speed of streamer in the still water. Okay, this is the speed. Now we have to find the distance. So distance कोई भी एक ले लेते हैं. Let's take the downstream. x plus 1 into 9 and x की speed कितनी आई है? 19 plus 1 into 9. It is 20 into 9. That is 180 kilometers. So the speed is 180 kilometers. So the distance is 180 kilometers. Okay. Let's see this question once more. We know whenever a stream is flowing, जब भी एक रिवर फ्लो होती है उसकी खुद की स्पीड होती है. सो दिस इज अ बोट. इस बोट की स्पीड x है और इस रिवर की स्पीड 1 किलोमीटर पर आवर है. नाउ व्हेन इट इज गोइंग इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द रिवर, बोथ द स्पीड विल गेट एड अप, and when it is going in the opposite direction, the speed will get subtracted. This concept we have used here. Another formula we have used is distance equals to speed into time. This formula. Okay. Now move on to the question number. Let's see question number 21 or 22. Let's see question number 22. We have to divide 4500 in the two parts. So let the first part be x and second part. Now student, you know if first part is, अगर 10 का एक पार्ट x है तो दूसरा पार्ट 10 minus x होगा, of course. Similarly the second part will be 4500 minus x. Now they are saying 5% of the first part is equal to the 10% of the second. They are saying 5% of the first part is equal to 10% of the second. Now what is the first part? First part is x. So 5% of x is equal to 10% of 4500 minus x. Now this is your equation. You can solve it. Whenever you remove the percent sign, you write 100 in denominator. In place of you multiply. Here remove the percent sign. Now 0 से 0 cut. Here we have only 10. We will send this 10 in this side. So 10 से 10 cut. 5 upon 10 x equals to 4500 minus x. From here we can find the value of x. This 15 upon 10 x. Okay, so x equals to 4500, x equals to 4500 into 10 upon 15. Now cut it. 5 3s are 5 9s are 3 3s are, so it is 3000. This is the x. This is the first part. So first part is 3000 and the second part will be Second part will be 1500. Now move on to the question number 24. Question number 24 is saying Monu's father is 26 years older than Monu's grandfather. मोनू के जो फादर हैं ही इज 26 ईयर यंगर देन मोनूज ग्रैंडफादर. मोनू के ग्रैंडफादर से 26 ईयर छोटे हैं बट 29 ईयर ओल्डर देन मोनू. मोनू से 29 ईयर ओल्डर है. तो फर्स्ट लेट मोनूज एज बी. फर्स्ट मोनूज एज be x. Okay, now his father is 29 year older, so his father's age is x plus 29. Okay, and what is the age of his grandfather? Grandfather's age will be x plus 29 plus 26 बिकॉज उसके फादर उसके ग्रैंड फादर से 26 ईयर छोटे थे, यानी ये 26 ईयर भी ऐड कर दिए जाएंगे. नाउ दे आर सेइंग द सम ऑफ देयर एजेस इज 135 ईयर. सो सम ऑफ देयर एजेस दैट मीन्स x plus 29 plus x plus 29 plus 26 equals to 135 years. Now you can solve it and find the ages. Let's see question number 25. See student, I am solving this equation for you to solve. See, you can write it as x 3x plus 29 26 84 equals to 135 years. Now this is your equation, you can solve it, right? Now move on to the question number 25. The question number 25 is saying a man is 10 times older than his grandson. So the grandson's age x and man की age क्या है 10 times of grandson age. So man's age will be 10x. Now this is also equal to the 5 year older than him. So ये इसकी एज को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं x plus 54. Now both these ages are equal, so 10x equals to x plus 54. This is your equation and you can solve it. Now with this question your chapter has been completed. Ask me if you are having any problem in this exercise 8b. Right? Try to do the exercise 8c by yourself. It is very easy. Now from tomorrow we will do chapter number 9 percentage. Okay.